Welcome, foolish mortals. I am your host, your ghost host.
Bruce, aka Haunted Husband, and welcome to Enoch, Children of Fate. Now, this is your first time or your 100th time on my channel, hit that subscribe button, won't you? By subscribing, you'll be notified my videos go live daily. I go live any games, any demos, and great content like this from any developers. So if you're all things indie, you found your haunt where...
We have 999 happy haunts here.
But there's always room for one more. Hit that subscribe button now and become part of the mansion. Someone sent me a DM on Twitter. I believe it was the developer of this, which is Evil Pug Games, and was like, hey, you mind checking this game out for me? It's an early access beta type situation. And I'm like, hey, sure, I enjoy doing that. I don't know if this is going to make it to YouTube or not, but I'm giving it the YouTube treatment just in case, because as a content creator, you should always be making content, and if I'm checking something out, I might as well record it just in case. So enough about that. What's Enoch, Children of Fate? The year is 2179, which stuff that mankind has been fleeing an unknown menace for 100 years. Take control of multiple characters with overlapping storylines in the sci-fi noir point-and-click adventure game. Help them face their personal struggles as greater events unfold aboard Enoch Space Station. There's no release date to be known at the moment. It is listed as a point-and-click, an adventure, pixel graphics in 2D. In the description below, if you'll go, you can find a link to the Steam page where you can wishlist this if this is your type of jam, which I think it should be. Sci-fi noir, point-and-click adventures, like, I don't know what it is, but point-and-click adventures have become my jam recently, along with a couple other genres. I'm not going into that, but yeah, hit the description below, wishlist this game on Steam. I'm also dropping the developer publisher's Twitter in the description as well. Go follow them on Twitter. Let them know I sent you. Without further ado, I guess we should get on to it, because
There's no turning back now.
you can listen to me ramble for 2 minutes. Subscribe and like right now. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So we have left click to interact, mouse over in inventory, spacebar to display hotspots, right click to look, left click to skip dialogue. Let's jump into it.
Fed up of our home planet's pollution? Living on Mars and getting claustrophobic in the underground cities? A new life awaits you in the Linus Space System's colonies. Thanks to Linus, human civilization can spread away from the limitations of old Earth. 2 cylinders whose rotation simulates comfortable 1G gravity. Fresh air in the countryside, cultural activities, and jobs for everyone in the cities. Join us on Enoch, our first station, and get rich mining ore in the asteroid belt. Linus Space Systems, a dazzling future for you.
Man, that is like a propaganda video. I don't know what does.
A dazzling future. I guess that was the plan. I live in Cylinder B, but the locals call it the cesspit. The less respectable of the 2 cans that protect us from the vacuum. Enoch, humanity's last refuge. This is how we escaped our solar system. But we certainly didn't escape our old demons. Just this morning I was called to a crime scene. A minor gang leader who'd been shot. I can tell you that, like a lot of cases involving gangs, we won't be investigating for very long. We don't have the budget, we don't have the resources, and, if you want my opinion, we have better things to do.
Nice little title bleeding in. I like that. The lightning strike, the title, ka-chow.
Shit! I ironed these trousers less than a week ago. It rains 90% of the time in Cylinder B. The weather systems haven't been serviced since before I was born.
I guess it just recycles the rain. It falls from the fake system and then it gets into the system to recycle it. Let's take a look at this real quick. It's a dumpster.
A dumpster. When I was little, my friend Ben got his ass beaten by other kids and ended locked up in one of those. There's a rat in that box. Rats are maybe the happiest residents of the cesspit.
How did they get here, though, is the question.
This graffiti means that we're in Bat 42 territory. Bat 42 are one of the three main gangs in the cesspit. A poster for an old band, Mass Relay. Back then, every teenage girl had a poster of Mass, the lead singer. But not me. He had no effect on me.
Mass Relay, and the lead singer's name was Mass.
Hey, that's a poster for the Boston Low. It's a band from Mega Block 29. I really dig their music.
Cool.
A symbol of a minor gang in the area, the Machina.
Is that everything? Guess so. Let's get it going.
Okay, this is it, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Hello?
Oh. I didn't see you there.
Your first crime scene?
Yes. Sorry, Detective.
At least you didn't throw up on my shoes. Not like Detective Nakanaga the first time I met him.
Scheiße. You'll be telling the story until the day you retire. So, you want to work, or do you prefer to chit-chat?
I prefer the chit-chat.
Let's go.
Clean it up, Hoskins. That ain't so bad.
So, that's a lot of bodies.
Hello, detectives.
Is he sitting
Hello,
down?
Zacchaeus. So, bring us up to speed.
This is the hideout of a small gang, and they've been...
Slaughtered.
You're damn right.
Which gang are we talking about?
No tattoos or distinctive markings. I'm guessing it's a gang that runs with Bat 42.
Bat 42, with the Ninth Eye and the Dragons, is one of the three main cesspit gangs. They came out on tops after the food riots and ensuing fighting 10 years ago. A fragile peace between them has only happened recently, and the years of warring are still remembered, vividly.
The captain will be able to tell us more. She should be here soon.
Great.
Try acting like an adult, okay?
I'll do my best.
You're not my father.
What's the current body count?
A total of 4. There are 3 here, gunned down during the shooting, as you can clearly see from the bits of them spread all over the walls.
So that's 3 of them. You said there were 4 bodies?
3 dead in the initial attack. The last one, well, he died differently. Feel free to take a look. In the bedroom to my left.
I'm gonna check out the bedroom. You look around here, okay?
Yep.
He's walking off.
Caucasian male, around 40 years old. A tattoo on his arm, a sword with wings around it. The distinctive mark of the Ninth Eye, one of the 3 main gangs of the cesspit. He's the only one here with gang tattoos, and we're far away from the Ninth Eye's headquarters. What was he doing here? The real question is, did he just happen to be here, or was he one of the attackers?
The Ninth Eye openly attacking Bat 42? If I had to paint that scene, I'd call it, shit's gonna hit the fan.
This could make the gang wars kick off again. We just have to hope that the leaders of Bat 42 keep a cool head. Otherwise, this could end with thousands dead. The problem is, the gang leaders are more like hotheads, not cool heads.
Oh, what was that?
Didn't get any sleep again last night. My head's spinning. Real plants, not plastic. The owner has money. African male, around 20 years old, dark hair. Killed by bullet wound. He wanted to protect himself with the machine pistol that's next to him, but I'm guessing he didn't have time to use it.
Good deduction, Detective. From the angle of his fall, it looks like he was shot at from the front door.
Ugh. I need a pick-me-up. Caucasian male, around 30 years old, blonde hair. Killed by bullet wound. There's a WCZ-44 pistol next to him. Looks like he tried to defend himself. He was shot at from the balcony, which explains the smashed patio door. The weapon's digital counter shows 14 bullets. The standard magazine holds 15. So he shot once before being killed.
Well done, Detective. I haven't had time to look for the bullet yet. Perhaps you could help.
A tattooing kit. But why? An upturned chair. There are straps on the arms of the chair to tie someone down.
Kinky.
That reminds me of an evening with a special friend of mine. Too much information?
Way too much. It's like the world's a big merry-go-round. It could almost be fun if I didn't feel so sick. A lot of bottles, spirits, liquors, wines. Most of them are the cheap sort, seaweed-based. But some are the real stuff. The pricey stuff. Back in the days, I would have seized them. As evidence, you know. But back in the days, I wasn't looking for quality. I was looking for quantity. The plants may be real, but the fishes? I don't think so. Looks like a closet door. It's locked. Perhaps we can break it open.
Don't you think you should try the key first?
Ah, yes. Probably.
Do we have the key?
An HD TV. Would look good in my apartment.
Have you noticed it's full of bullet holes?
All things considered, I don't need a new one. Bullet holes. Hundreds of them.
The attackers didn't hole back.
Haha.
Do you think you're funny?
Sorry, didn't mean to offend.
A security camera. We have to find the recordings. They'll tell us more about what happened here. Ugh. I must have some pills in my pocket. I can't get the bullet out with my bare hands.
Do I have an inventory system?
Ah, that's better.
Didn't even know about that. I mean, it did tell me at the first screen, so that's my problem, but...
Shouldn't be a problem if I use the pliers. Slowly. Careful. There you go.
Thanks for closing the door. Stop scratch.
Ha!
Ha ha ha.
I thought it was funny.
There's an overflowing ashtray and an empty bottle of beer. Nothing very interesting. I can't see a damn thing. It's too dark.
That didn't help.
Ah. There's a fire escape ladder here. Now I know where the attackers from the balcony came from. This is a nasty neighborhood. Squatters, drug addicts, gangs. Yeah, well, it's not like the real estate is flourishing elsewhere in Cylinder B either.
The captain has just arrived.
Ah, Arton. Could you bring me up to speed?
Captain Zinnia Bergier always looks super smart. Rumor has it that her family tree goes all the way back to the French aristocracy on Old Earth. A real contrast to her tattoos from a gang that doesn't exist anymore. She spent a year undercover getting enough proof to convict them. Her first-hand knowledge of the inner workings of gangs is really useful for our investigations. She's the captain of the cesspit's criminal department. And, coincidentally, my ex.
Yeesh.
What do we know about this gang?
It's not really a gang, not like the big ones. They're more like freelancers. However, they work for Bad 42 as their reapers.
Reapers are the ones that supply fresh meat for the gangs. The youngsters came willingly, enticed by the promise of a life of adventure and debauchery, or unwillingly if they weren't dumb enough to swallow all the lies. I've run into this kind of scum too often, and humanity would be better off without them, if you ask me. How are you?
Oh, merde, Arton. We've already talked about it. But I'm fine, really. Lots of work. And what about you? Sleeping better?
Yeah. Baby steps, right?
Good.
Good.
That sassy shuffle to the left tells you everything.
The body against the wall is one of the ninth eye.
The question is, what was he doing here?
That's what we're all asking.
Wrong place? Wrong time? Was he involved in the attack?
We have some blood on a bullet. The DNA analysis might help confirm or disprove our theory.
Good. Anything else?
Right, I'm going to carry on. What can you tell me about this bullet?
There are traces of blood. We might be able to get a DNA sample and cross-check. I'll get the tests done as soon as we're back at the station.
Do we know anything else about the victims?
Our friend next to the door here is a member of the Ninth Eye. As for the rest, they're all from some low-level gang. They don't have a clan name or a symbol like the Big Three has. There's not much info about their activities in our files.
Any idea when it happened?
Judging from the temperature of the bodies, it was barely a few hours ago.
So, what's your take on this case?
Based on the evidence, I think it was a coordinated attack. The attackers were at the entrance door and on the terrace at the same time. It's up to you to find out all the details. But we're talking about gangs here, so I don't know if that's important.
That's everything for now.
See you soon, Detective.
Alright, it's time to go back here. Time to see what this last body holds for us. He was executed. 100%.
Clothes on the floor, overflowing paper bin, and a lot of alcohol bottles. This fellow was a messy one. Not that I'm in any position to judge. My apartment is a biotope of its own. Clothes and shoes. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clothes on the floor, overflowing This fellow... Not that I'm... My apartment... Clothes on the floor... Not that I'm... My apartment... Ooh, disco.
Hell yeah, disco.
Blonde male, approximately 40 years old, judging from, well, what's left of his face. Killed by a bullet to the back of the head. His hands are tied behind his back.
A textbook execution. He must have really pissed someone off.
Anything in his pockets? Ah, a key. Nightstand. It's locked. Aha! It's unlocked. So, what do we have here?
Wow.
Condoms, lubricant, porno mags, and a screwdriver?
This guy knew how to keep himself busy.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I'm going to take the screwdriver.
You're not taking the magazines?
Oh, ficka dich.
Excuse
There's also
me.
a keypad fixed to the inside of the door. There's no one I have to call for the moment. String bean over there is John Nakanaga, my partner for the past 3 years. Good sense of humor, very professional. Saved my skin more than once.
He's also my ex.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I've dated everyone in this
I'm
department.
transfixed by your taut, athletic build.
So, what do you think?
Rough case.
Talk about the understatement of the year.
Who's the body on the bed?
That Malacca spread out on the bed
Ugh, and parts of the carpet, too.
goes by the name of Leon Stuzinski, the boss of that bunch of clowns that were all killed. And according to his file, he turned 45 today.
Yeesh.
Being murdered? Not the kind of surprise I'd want my birthday.
Have you noticed anything in particular here?
Nope. I've just taken his prints and put them into the system.
Any idea what the nightstand code might be?
A telephone number? An important date for him?
Maybe it's 8675309.
And how are Gladys and the kids?
They're well, but I already told you, you alone have the key to my heart, meine Liebe. You should come by and eat with us sometime. They'd love to see you. And it would make a change for you.
I'll try. I promise.
I like that dynamic that the partners have a very connected relationship. A lot of times in partner detectives, it's either they're close-knit or they have separate lives, they work together, separate lives, they work together. So I like seeing that dynamic relationship between the two of them.
What do you think I should do?
Search his pockets, check the nightstand and wardrobe in case there's something. check whatever he can in the room. The standard routine.
Right,
Okay.
So... see if we can open this door out here.
that won't do anything. Zacchaeus might get upset if I break the door down. Right, I'm going to carry on. Any idea?
Judge,
That's every...
see you soon.
I mean, I don't really have...
No, won't work. Zacchaeus...
Who cares? Who cares if he gets mad?
There's a fire escape.
Maybe I can give him the bullet data and he'll...
What can you tell me about this bullet?
There are traces of blood. I'll get the
I was hoping they'd get rid of him.
I can't do anything with it. No, won't work. What on earth is that monstrosity?
pop art from the early 21st century. Very rare.
Really?
No.
Don't see anything else I can use that on.
Clothes and shoes.
And see, this is the part where you get into, like, from these point-click adventures where you just got no clue what to do.
That won't do anything.
Think about unscrewing the bolts.
That's not the right code.
So wait a minute, hold on. Maybe it's his birthday?
Yes!
Hey, I almost lost a foot there.
Oh, stop moaning and look what I found.
All right, but I really could have lost a foot.
See what the safe's missing real quick.
The safe's been forced open, and it's empty. Except for some sort of list. Looks like a list of everything that was put in and taken out of the safe. It says a cred stick had just been placed in it. It contained
3 million?
3 million credits? That's a huge amount for a gang of this size.
It's a massive amount for anyone to put on a crit stick. There's no ID on the thing. Anyone could use it without being identified.
I know. I only charge mine so I can buy groceries at the corner store. Could this be our motive?
Listen, I'd be willing to get rid of a few gangsters for 3 million credits.
Hey, easy there, partner.
Absolutely. 100%.
Hey, come on, don't buy into his stuff.
Nakanaga's joking. He wouldn't hurt anyone for money. Even a really huge amount of money.
But me, on the other hand,
His moral compass is always pointed in the right direction. Mine, however, has spun wildly more than a few times.
that's what I'm talking about.
It's the video surveillance terminal. We're finally going to get more info. So, it's all been erased.
They've covered their tracks really well.
A proper arsenal. I see 3 assault rifles and a selection of handguns.
Yeah, the guy in the bed didn't have time to use them.
Is that it? Now can I use them?
Zacchaeus. That's everything.
See you soon, Detective.
I think I have all the info I need for this case.
Okay, tell me.
Looks like a setup. The attackers were coordinated and wiped the security camera tapes. But they also left a body behind, and one that can be easily identified? It doesn't make sense.
I agree. And of course, it has nothing to do with the fact that nobody needs a new war. But right now we'll have to work with this. Dig up everything you can with Nakanaga. We need to sort out this mess. In the meantime, don't say anything to anyone. We can't afford to go public on this one. Keep me updated. I'm going back to the station with the Kayas.
Yes, madam.
So, are we good? Ready to go back to the station?
No, not yet.
Yeah, let's go.
No, I'm not ready.
What the?
It's coming from the closet. You think I can force it open now?
Yeah, be my guest.
Be
Yes.
my guest. Be my guest. Put my screwdriver in your chest.
Oh, shit. Yada!
Don't shoot. I won't tell anyone anything.
What the?
Hey, we're not going to shoot you. We're the police.
Hey, we still might shoot you.
A teenager in a closet?
Oh boy.
Is hiding at a crime scene a long-time hobby of yours, or did you just start recently?
Come on, kid, we want to help you. What were you doing in there?
You don't want to know, buddy.
Ah, the classic good cop, bad cop routine, which has existed since the first police officers, is executed with a perfect alchemy by Nakanaga and myself. For the simple reason that we're not acting. Nakanaga really is an idealist who wants to help people.
Me, I just want to watch the world burn.
As for me, well, I'm just a cynical, bad-tempered piece of shit.
He has a tattoo under his eye. Looks recent.
So they grabbed you, tattooed you, and you can't run from the gang or they'd kill you. Is that it? You were there when the shooting started. Did you see anything? Hear anything? You think the gang's going to welcome you with open arms, knowing you're the only one who witnessed one of their goons getting killed? They don't appreciate people chatting with the police, and guess what? You're chatting with the police. Even if you don't say anything, they'll know you were with us. For them, it's done and dusted.
Hell yeah, brother.
There's no way to win.
Well, perhaps there is. If we help you out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Well, first off, not charge you with murder.
Pukima, you help me, and I'll help you.
The kid still has a future ahead of him. He's scared out of his wits and probably wouldn't hurt a fly. I know I wouldn't win prizes for courtesy and refinement. But I've seen enough kids die stupidly because of gangs. Even the hollow piece of coal I have instead of a heart feels for them just a little.
Oh, that's nice.
Listen, apart from us, the only ones who know you were here The only ones who know you got tattooed are all dead.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the good cop.
So if you're not involved and you can help us, we can help you get rid of your tattoo. We have all the necessary equipment at the station.
If it means getting picked up a week later by a Reaper, what's the point?
You could be right. And no, it's not fair. But it's all we have to offer. A bit of a breather. Dongma?
Okay. I heard the whole shootout. But more importantly, when it was over, I heard someone talking.
Oh yeah? And what did they say?
Pow pow, mother.
I couldn't understand it all. They seemed angry, but what I can say is that it was the voice of someone I know very well.
Excellent. And that would be...
Wait. First you get rid of my tattoo, then I'll tell you.
Fair enough. What's your name?
Gabriel. Gabriel Corba.
Okay, Gabriel. We're going to look after you. I just have to call the station and get them to send a car.
Can I have a cigarette while I'm waiting?
Yeah, of course. Let's go out to the balcony. I could do with some fresh air, too.
The closet is already open.
You want to go in the closet and make sure there's nothing in there?
We took this picture in Quantum Square. It was 1 month before Zinnia was sent undercover in a gang. We were happy. Or so I thought. I can't get hold of control. What the hell's going on? I can't get hold... I tried to call control, but I can't get a signal here. How about you?
Me neither. That's weird.
Perhaps the officer on duty downstairs can contact them.
Good idea.
Hey! So, he's dead! What the...
Drop your weapon.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Thinking about the noise of the body hitting the wet concrete on the balcony. Nakanaga returned fire. 3 bullets that should have hit their mark. They flew through the empty space where the assassin had been. He just disappeared. I ran to Gabriel, but even before taking his pulse, I knew. 1 more kid dead on my watch.
Jeez.
Someone had to pay. Jesus, I need a drink so bad right now.
Ooh, so that's been Enoch Children of Fate. My thoughts? I'm intrigued. I'm interested. The dialogue to actions is a little skewed. Definitely a lot more talking than searching, but you know, you have to build that background, the atmosphere, you have to get the scene set somehow, so definitely interesting. If you made it all the way through the video, make sure you like and comment. Make sure you subscribed already as well. Make sure you go down to the description, go to the Steam page, wishlist the game for yourself, as it says to do on the screen. Very interesting, very, very interesting indeed. I'm going to have to get back with the developer publisher and give them my thoughts on this, but I'll be back at it again tomorrow with more indie games, indie demos, great content like this from indie developers. And until then, my Enoch dwelling, cesspool living, noir, sci-fi, punk people, I will hunt you later.